This is Chris Elliott with Remax Action Real Estate coming at you with your August 2017 market update. So we're going to start off as we always do, looking at the stats from this past July. Compared to July of 2016, we're having a better late summer going into the fall. Pending sales were actually up 9% from July of last year. End of month supply of inventory, which is the amount of listed homes that are left on the market at the end of the month, is actually down 11% from July of last year. So that means more homes are selling, or really less homes are sitting on the market, which is always a good thing. Looking at the market comparing July to June, we're still in that descent of the tapering off of the market, and we're really at the end of the summer market, so to speak. Pretty much we have, I would say, 2 to 3 weekends, depending on what side of town that you're on, left in the summer season, because once those kids go back into school, the summer season, quote unquote, is over. So that fall market really starts in about mid-September, because what we see is there's typically, in most areas, especially the school-centric areas, there's a little bit of a lull those first 2 weeks that the kids go back in school. Everybody's kind of a little disoriented, just getting back in the normal flow of the kids being back in school and all that. So what does this mean for you if you're a seller or a buyer in the market today? If you're a seller and you're currently on the market, now is definitely the time to tighten down on pricing. It was actually at the beginning of this month, would have been the better time, but definitely now you've got 2 to 3 weekends left of this summer season. And if you don't sell now, you're going to be carrying the property into the fall. If you're a move-up home, or if you're in that school-centric area, it's even more relevant to you, because your buyers more than likely are people that revolve around that school schedule. There's a good bit of those buyers that have already found a home or have dropped out of the market, but the ones that are left are really trying to make that push to at least get a contract on something before the kids go back to school. So something to keep in mind if you're in one of those areas. Rural properties, properties that are in the city, a little bit different market, but most of the counties, you fall into that category. So if you're a buyer, though, definitely recognize the opportunity that's in front of you. So pretty much there's going to be a push these last 2-3 weeks, there normally is, of people trying to go ahead and get something locked down. But I would say definitely Labor Day till about mid-September. Like I said, there's usually a little bit of a lull in activity in pending contracts, because most people, their focus is not finding a home at that point. It's getting reoriented to the school schedule. So if you're out shopping for a home, that's a really good time to try to get something, put a contract on something. And then also understand we're heading into the fall market, which traditionally is better for buyers, because the listings that you have on the market are either left over from the summer, or they're folks that need to sell or want to sell before the end of the year. Not all sellers are going to budge on their price, but there tend to be more negotiable sellers in the fall, especially into the winter. So if you're buying a home right now, and you've been discouraged because it's been really tough for you this summer, which it has for a lot of buyers, just recognize that the odds are going to tip in your favor a little bit going into the fall. We had a great fall last year. We're probably going to have another good fall this year, but that market does slow down as we go into the fall. So I hope that helps. I look forward to seeing you guys next month.